Hey guys. Most of you have spiritual encounters. You have series of spiritual encounters. Your eyes get opened up when you are sleeping, and your spirit sees things that would be happening around your environment at that time. But most of you make a mistake of not treating such events or such spiritual encounters as something that has happened because you mistaken these things for a dream. Most of you, the things that you thought you dreamt about, you did not dream about. You were actually seeing those things happening at that very same moment. But you thought it was a dream because you were sleeping, because it happens during the night time. But in reality, you were not sleeping. Some of you, most of you, your spiritual eyes are opened. You don't even know that your spiritual eyes are opened. You are able to see, you are able to have an experience of your environment spiritually. And the moment you realize this, the better, because most of things have happened and they continue to happen spiritually in your life, and you never treat them as things that have, or as reality or something that has happened because you thought it was a dream. For an example, some of you could be sleeping and you see someone coming into your yard performing some voodoo or performing some demonic rituals or some demonic stuff in your yard or in your home. And you wake up and you'll be like, I saw this woman, I saw this man doing this, and this in a dream, but I couldn't see who it was. At that moment, most of you, it was not a dream that you had. It was an encounter. Your spirit at that very same time was opened up. Your spirit at that very same time was seeing exactly what was happening in your yard. And the moment you start treat that as a reality, the better. Don't treat it as something that it was a dream. Maybe there's something that is still yet to happen. Some of these things are things that were happening at that moment. They happened. What you need to do now is to deal with that thing as a reality, as something that has happened, not as something that you dreamt about or something that you expect to happen. Some of you would even have dreams where you see somebody cutting your hair. When you wake up, you look at yourself and you can see that the hair is gone. Even though when the hair is not gone, but you know that you felt that someone did cut your hair during the night. But because you were in the spiritual realm, you saw that incident. But when you wake up and you look at your hair, you think your hair is still there. But if your eyes were to be opened, you will see that your hair was literally taken. It was actually cut off. But because you are now looking at it with the physical eye, you can't see that actually happened. Some of you would even dream your shoes being stolen, taken out from your house, and you wake up and you go and you check your shoe. Your shoes are there. But in reality, your shoes are not there. Spiritually, your shoes are not there. What you think is your shoes is not even your shoes. But because now you are carnal, you think that's your shoe. But your shoe was taken at that very same moment. You saw that thing happening. It was not a dream. Most of these things are spiritual awareness. Most of these things would be happening at that very same moment. Believe you me, many people today, they would even dream someone taking out their food, and they wake up and they think food is still there. And they don't even know that what they're eating is not food. They are not eating food. Some of these people, they will wake up and they think they are eating the food that they bought, but only to find out that the food that they bought is no longer there. It has been taken. What they are eating there is not food. But because you lack spiritual awareness, you are not able to understand that these things that you think are dreams, they are not dreams. Rather, they are visions. Your spirit was made aware of the incidents that are happening during that time, during the night. You see, so most of these things that you think are dreams, start to treat them as a reality, something that has happened, especially if it does not settle in your spirit, especially if it gives you problems. You cannot pass through it that, I saw this thing happened. I saw this in a dream. If you feel that way, that it was so real, especially if you feel that it was so real, believe you me, it was so real, it was happening at that time. Your spirit, your spiritual eyes were opened and you were able to see what is happening in your environment. So there are moments where you could be dreaming, but in most cases, you are not dreaming. It is really happening at that time. So when you wake up, when you come out of that experience, make sure that you pray against what you have seen. If it is something bad, pray against what you have seen in the name of Jesus. Bind it. Forbid it from happening in the name of Jesus. If it was something that was planted in your yard, something that was planted in your home, go to that very same place. Speak in the authority of the name of Jesus and command whatever that is there and render it useless and render it void. If it was something that was spoken against you, wake up at that very same moment. Put the right hand on your head. Begin to decree and command anything that has been spoken against you to be nullified and to become useless in the name of Jesus. Because most of these things are spiritual. Life is spiritual. Stay awoke, stay blessed, and God bless you. Shalom.